Cool.
All right, I am back. Let's get this going. Reus, right? Reus?
Yes, Reus.
Reus. Should I roll my R a little bit, like Reus?
Yeah, that's better. And
Reus.
then say
Reus.
Reus.
That's just like an sound.
Reus. Reus.
Rus.
Reus.
Yeah, it's probably like the vowel on early, like Reus.
Early.
Reus.
Reus. Reus. Reus. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, and this game has been out for a little while, actually.
Yeah, for a little more than half a year.
All right, let me just do some sound and move in and. One moment. Can you see my screen on Skype right now?
Yeah, I can actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'll tell you about that later. I'm afraid to. All right, no. Okay. Oh, I need to do this. There we go. And we got your information below. Yeah, I saw what's happening, guys. Don't worry about it. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I'll figure it out later. Thank you guys for letting me know, though. All right, let's let this intro run. There we go. Okay, it all works out. All right, so Reus. Give me a quick rundown of Reus. I know a bit about this game, but for anybody here who doesn't know what it is,
You want me to do it?
What is Reus?
Or-
Yeah.
Okay, so Reus is a 2D god game. You control a couple of giants, 4 of them actually, and you use them to do terror-escaping on the earth. You shape the earth, you place pieces of nature, like plants and animals and minerals, and then at some point humanity settles down, and humanity is really cool. They build villages, they build cities, but they're also a little bit not cool, because when they gain too much power, they will actually be really greedy and nasty creatures. And that's about the size of it.
Okay, tutorial here. Drag the planet around. So it is a planet creation almost. Ocean giant, rock giant. In this till the end. Nice. Thank you guys all for being here, by the way, and joining through all of these awesome games. And for all the Musketeers coming out, you are all awesome, and everybody else as well. All right, we've got dry. We need to turn our dry wasteland into a paradise. The giant, move him around. So, this is not a one-person made game, right?
No, definitely isn't. No.
Okay. I was worried
So
for a
it's-
second that one person could make all of this, and then
No.
how
That's
many people have worked on this?
In the end, I think 16 people worked on it,
Okay.
but the team changed all the way through. We started with, I guess, 2 people in the start, when we got the idea to start a company and to make a game. But then we quickly grew to about 4. But those 4 were all programmers, even though we thought we had a designer and an artist. We were all just programmers. And so that meant we needed to get some more people in the team. And so we got like 3 more artists. One of them was fully dedicated to creating the giants, their animations. So that's the way we grew quite quickly.
And what was your involvement in the dev process?
Yeah, so I'm one of the founders of Abbey Games, but
Okay.
my role in the dev was to do programming, mostly AI and gameplay. So whatever the humans do, that's my responsibility. And yeah, I'm fully accountable for all the human actions in this game.
Okay, cool. So, very. Are they giants? Are they meant to be depictions of gods, or? I believe the first time I found about this game, I think the word gods was used, which has a bit of I don't know, a different meaning than giants.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
yeah, it's probably more religious.
Yeah.
So we always envisioned them like a little bit like titans, but we thought Reus or giant was a cooler name. So you can think like the titans in that Hercules movie, you know, like the old Greek titans.
Right.
But so they don't really have this religious feel, or they don't have moral responsibilities. That's just you. And
Okay. So I can do whatever I want with them. It's just
yeah, the giants. It's never the giant's fault. It's always your fault when something bad happens.
well.
If anyone's the god, you are. But we always said you are the planet. You are just Mother Nature.
All right. It's good. It feels good to be a mother so far. Okay. Raise a mountain on a dry wasteland to create a desert. Raise mountain.
This is the first phase of the game, and you only terraforming. You use the one terraform ability that all of the giants have.
Okay.
And there's no humans on Earth yet.
Just a side note. Yeah, something happened with my channel, and just follow my Twitter, I guess. But okay, so you've got 3 giants here. I need to raise a mountain on a dry wasteland to create a desert. Next. Mountains also cancel out oceans. Oh, okay, so I need to cover everything, or cover half of everything. So I can make a larger ocean.
You played Reus before, right?
I haven't.
So
This is my
Alex-
first time, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
All right, and so then when do people start coming up? I've heard that people
They
start
start
coming.
coming up as soon. It's probably not in the first tutorial.
Okay.
But what we could do is like skip the tutorials all the way and then just get into the game. Because
Okay.
you have someone that can explain everything.
Is there a way to skip this, or should I just try and power
It is like this super secret way to skip the tutorials.
super secret way? Are we allowed to reveal this?
No, but we will. I guess. Has to leak somewhere.
It's a secret, super secret way, right here, officially.
Okay, so you'll have to go back to the main menu, but first finish this one tutorial, then we'll do it.
Okay.
Because there's
Nice.
2 more.
We have to make a pact here in the chat. You guys have to promise you can't tell anyone. If you do, there's nothing we can do. And we're on the front page of Twitch, so. But you can't tell anyone, all right? Even
None
you
of the
people.
1,200 people in here.
Yeah. No, don't tell anyone. This is super secret. And we'll find you and we'll take away your achievements or something. Or your
Oh,
trading
that's
cards.
actually what the cheat does as well.
Oh, does it give me all the achievements?
No. It's a 2-way thing. So it gives you the first 3 tutorial achievements, which you can use to skip like the tutorials, but it also removes all the other achievements. So it's also a way to remove your progress.
Am I going to be able to get this back, like, from my account?
So right now you don't have any achievements yet, I guess.
I just got one, actually. I just got one achievement there for something.
Yeah. So you won't lose anything, but if people use it in their own account where they have all kinds of new achievements, then they lose them.
It
and they
actually
won't be
gets
able to
rid
get
of them.
back without playing. Yeah, so that's why it's secret. It's quite heavy.
Ah,
It's quite heavy.
this is important. Like, all right. What do I
Okay,
do?
so back to the menu.
Okay.
Let's go back to the menu.
Like, click a little eye or something. Is it click his eye?
No, no, it's actually more programmery. Go to unlocks.
Oh man.
So you see you have no achievements yet, and whenever you have the first 3, you can play a normal game.
Okay.
And you can do this by pressing Control, Shift, F3 together.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't say it again. Don't say it again. Nobody heard it.
Yeah.
Nobody heard it.
Okay,
Nobody
so
heard it.
just another warning. When you have achievements other than the first 3, you should not press this combination unless you want to get rid of all your global progress.
Don't
because
tell
you're actually
anyone.
gonna lose it.
You'll be getting an
It's gonna
NDA in your Twitch inbox in the next 5 minutes. And okay, cool. Shh. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can
now
go
you
to Era.
yeah, just play like a 30-minute game. We'll have time for that.
Should I go advanced? What sort of advanced stuff do we
Oh,
have here?
yeah,
No
you can do
pause.
some advanced options. Let me
God
see.
mode.
I can't really.
Planet size.
Maybe you want to use speed mode
Speed mode. Okay.
and everything's quicker. Although
So, is
you
this
won't be able to get,
Sorry, go ahead.
you won't be able to get achievements if you enable like the things that make you stronger, like speed mode.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't go speed. I gotta go for the achievements, you know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Achievements are actually the way that you progress in Reus.
Yeah, so it seems like there you have the beginning is your tutorial thing, and then it's just eras. So you just play 30 or 60 or 120 minute maps, I guess. Would you call it?
Yeah, we don't have maps because it's crazy to have maps in a game that you create the world.
So 30 or 60 or 120 minute worlds, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
How to achieve different developments.
The story about this is what you saw in the start of the movie, where you just build up Earth and humanity, and then the giants go back to sleep for a couple of thousand years, and they wake up and they hope that humanity will still be there, but actually it will have destroyed itself, and then you have to do it all over again.
Okay. So this is giving me all sorts of
goals
to give. Okay, good. I'm a very goal-oriented gamer, so finish an era with prosperity, a certain amount of prosperity, finish an era with only 1 village. Okay. All right. I've hints enabled. That's fine. I want hints enabled.
You can switch those
you know what
off
else I have, game? I've got a dev here who's going to tell me how to do this, so... nah, hints. I got external hints. The best backseat gamer ever. All right. Wow. So I have all these different abilities. All right, let's.
Yeah. So what do?
They do
you
everything.
should start out with an ocean, probably.
Start with an ocean. All right, gotcha. Ocean. And you want to get multitasking? You want to get things going? You want to get everything sort of building at once for the most.
Yeah. So if you want to fully fill the 30 minutes, you really have to move all giants at once.
Right. So let's build some.
You can also like zoom out to have some more overview.
Right. Yes. With the all right, earthquake. Do you want to just build normal things first? Raise mountain.
Yeah, cover the earth a little bit with all kinds of landscapes, and then use. Then all of the giants have this first group of abilities that creates stuff like minerals, plants, resources. It's the first group after their terraform ability.
Right.
And wherever you're gonna place it, it's gonna give a different kind of resource. So an animal will be different in the ocean than it will be on land, fortunately.
Okay, leaf aspect. So in upgrades a plant with leaf.
Yeah, so that one, that's a fruit tree.
Oh, right.
Oh.
And here we have a mountain being raised, right?
Oh yeah, it's a good mountain.
That is the best mountain.
Oh.
Is he gonna punch it? Oh.
Oh, so mountains is also used to cancel out oceans.
Okay. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, okay. This is just the path between the forest and the wasteland becomes a desert.
Yeah. So now you want to place your first resources. So do you want to go for minerals, plants, or animals?
Let's go animals.
So that would be your ocean giant for normal animals, domestic animals, or your swamp giant for exotic animals.
Domestic
and you can
animals.
just place them somewhere close to land or on land, and that will
Let's put
attract
'em
humans.
from over here. And then I can do some minerals. All right. Building my world. Building it up. We're going to have unicorns roaming everywhere in no time.
Yeah, so that's about after 20 hours of play.
Are there unicorns in it?
No,
Oh.
we didn't get the unicorns in there. That was the original plan.
Okay, I forgive you. In Reus 2, we can have it.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. All right. I got the swamp. Oh, a forest village has settled. Forest villages often start projects that require food by using fruit, plants, and domestic animals within the village borders. Plus the ready cluster. Blah, blah, blah. All right.
Yeah, you can disable the hints if you want. I can explain everything.
The planting stuff. Selling tutorial skip method $5. What did I just?
I think people actually pay for that.
I mean, what? Then you're gonna go into the game and not know what you're doing. All right, so we got people. This is good, and they're half a person. 1, 2, 1 out of 2.
Yeah,
people
so
are
that
happy
means
here.
they've got 2 food in their vicinity, and they are already using one of it. So they will
Okay.
just start using everything, but they won't go through it. They won't consume it.
All right, and I want to take my get some plants, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Yes, be sure to place them within the borders of humanity, so within the guard towers. Otherwise, they can't make use of it.
Ah, okay. And so how do I expand the guard towers? I want to.
So that's the thing. You can't control the humans, so you can't control their territory. So you'll just have to wait for them to expand.
I'm gonna do what they're
They'll
gonna
do it
do.
over time.
Okay. Right.
So what you can do is, here the intricate puzzle things come in. When you click the building they're building, it's a granary. You can
Yes.
view the synergy, and it will allow you to boost their resources quicker.
Synergy.
Let me see. I can't really. I can't really read what the synergy is.
Where would it be?
It's when you click the building, it's in the top right, and then it says symbiosis, I think, or specialization.
Oh, specializations. Gatherers plus 15 food for each plant within borders stacks up to 3 times. Okay, so I need to build
Yeah,
plants.
so you want plants. You
within
can
the
place
borders.
plants with the forest giant and with the swamp giant. They've got
All right, some
respectively
plants over
fruit
here.
plants. Oh, you don't want to put it in the village. You have to put
Oh.
it around the village. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well. Well, they get plants in the village. Too bad. New nomad is roaming the planet looking for a nice place to settle a village, make a nice place for him to settle with some natural resources. Okay, so I need to make an empty space that is uninhabited. And the swamp guy, a wet wasteland and forest. Oh, okay, so he needs to actually make something else. So you do want a lot of forest around your...
Yeah, but you can also go for swamps or desert. People can definitely live in the desert. And you can also make them live in the mountains.
All right. So where did the idea for this come? Where did the inspiration? Where did the...
So
There's
that's a video. A very. I'll just look it up real quick. Because it's a really cool movie, and when we saw it, we immediately knew that we were going to make Reus. It's got all the elements that Reus has. I'll post it in the chat.
So is this a film or a documentary or?
No, it's just a short animated movie.
Oh, okay. A forest village is settled. Forest villagers often start products of food. Fruit plants and domestic animals within the village borders. All right. We are out of fruit plants right now, or waiting on cooldown. We need some animals within the village borders. Right there. Makes a mineral rise from the ground. Ooh, the granary challenge has started.
Oh yeah, so they're also building a granary.
Whoa. Whoa, what is going on?
I'm not sure. So maybe we can use the other part of wetland to create a swamp to see a different biome.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So take this and do it. Let's do here.
Yeah, you should put it on land.
Oh,
like
partial. Oh, I
swamps
see. I
and
see
go in
on
the
land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's why we have the obligated tutorial, because a lot of mechanics don't give enough feedback.
Don't skip the tutorial, guys.
Yeah.
But for anyone wondering, it was Alt F4 to skip it. All right, we got people prospering. 7 out of 7. They're using all their food, so we do need to give them more food at some point.
Yeah.
We've got animals.
So what you might want to use is synergies. So chickens really love blueberries. Everybody knows that.
Obviously.
So if you place a chicken right next to a blueberry plant or blueberry shrub, then they will be much more fed.
Okay.
And edible.
Are the blueberries the growth aspect for the?
And no, actually, the aspects you use to upgrade plants and animals and things. So what you would do is place a fruit plant from the forest giant.
Oh, okay, fruit plant.
Somewhere
Right.
on the right, probably, where you still have space.
Because blueberries are fruit, I should know that.
Yeah. And then you place chickens next to it. Yeah.
All right, and then chickens next to the fruit plant.
And then, so now you place the chickens inside the village, which again is impossible.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, and now we can't do it again. That's all right.
Yeah. But what you could do is use the growth aspect. That's an upgrade ability on the blueberries, and then magic evolution happens.
Growth aspect.
You would just
This
select it and then click on the blueberries.
Okay, and then they're going to.
Yeah, that will boost their food output, but also on the top right, it will give you the ability to evolve it in something different. Or I think it's called transmutation. Did it work?
I'm not sure. They're harvesting.
Oh, maybe. I probably forgot how
transmutation.
to play my own game. You actually need another aspect. So we would have to repeat this experiment with another blueberry shrub. Yeah, you can only place one aspect in the blueberry shrub, so you would have to place a new one.
Okay, let's place a new blueberry shrub here. So I should place this outside of the. Oh, so between these two, that would work well. Or no, I can't.
Actually, that's unmanned territory, I think. Yeah. So the forest giant has a leaf aspect.
Oh, here we go. Okay, chickens. Favorite natural resource like a chicken or blueberry, and look at the symbiosis in the upper right corner.
Yeah, so that's this.
Okay.
That they work together.
Okay. Chickens love blueberries. I love blueberries. I'm not a chicken, mind you, but if I were a chicken, I would love blueberries even more, I think.
So that's yeah, you can use the leaf aspect on the blueberries to make them into something else. The leaf aspect is an ability of the forest giant.
So this will change the blueberries into. A forest ambassador has appeared. You can upgrade the following abilities: forest giant, fruit aspect ability, giving food to plants. Crystal aspect.
Yeah,
okay.
so now you'll get to know the most important feedback loop in a game of Reus. When you give the humans enough, they will grant you an ambassador. They will grant you multiple ambassadors over the game. And you can put it on top of the head of the giant, or of one of your giants, to upgrade their powers.
Okay.
So you should select one of the giants you want to upgrade,
I want to upgrade the ocean giant.
And then you go over to the village, and you'll see that floating icon there.
Yes.
And you just right-click it. So this is the chosen one. She will ride the crab.
All right, there we go.
So now you've unlocked another ability for the ocean giant. It's able to upgrade minerals, so that would give it better synergies with the rock giant.
Okay. I need to use the rock giant more. So, oh, and here we have the swamp, which the swamp has animals, predators. So it's more. Do people invade the do the humans invade the swamp as well, or do they always live in the forest?
No, they also invade the swamp, but it will be a different settlement, and they also live in the desert. And the thing is that wherever you're gonna give them space, they will just grow, but they will grow in different directions. So any food civilization is usually very much focused on getting a lot of food, getting a lot of population going. But then it's the desert, and there will be nomads in the desert, and they will focus more on wealth because they have all kind of cool minerals in the desert and in the mountains, but they won't have as much food, so they can't grow very large. And then there's the swamp, and the swamp is actually inspired by the Netherlands, where Abby Games lives, because the Netherlands always had this swampy thing where we had to fight against the water, and because of our fight against the water, we had to get really good in technology. That's the actual inspiration. So whoever is in the swamp will be motivated to develop more technology. So that's why people that live in the swamp here will have more technology.
Okay. Do I need to get them over there?
Yeah, so as soon as you place resources here, there should be another village spawning.
Ah, okay.
And you can do it with the swamp giant, but the fun thing is that you can also mix up the giants. So when you try to place a chicken in the swamp, it's going to be an entirely different animal.
The swamp chicken, or yeah.
It's not even a swamp chicken. It's way more.
All right, well let's do that then. Let's get some chickens in the swamp.
Still not a unicorn though.
That's too bad. So it's giving me the exclamation mark for the. Doesn't want me to put in the swamp yet.
So that's our minimal amount of feedback we got to put in before we had to finish the game. It actually says this will be slightly effective.
Ah, okay. So it's not a critical hit, it's just a slight effect.
Yeah, it usually means that you are placing it outside of the effect range of human civilizations, or that you're replacing something.
Okay. Let's say, there's a lot of interactions, way deeper than I can imagine, but, okay.
Yeah, so people that are good in Reus usually have played up to, they've played for at least 10 hours, and then probably 20 hours to unlock all the different resources.
Yeah. And does it use just these four giants through the whole game?
Yeah, always. So what you can do is you can build up to 4 ambassadors on each of the giants, if you are really fast. Right now you're already halfway through the game.
Okay.
But if you really pump up the early game, you can get up to 4 ambassadors on every giant, and they will unlock level 2 and level 3 abilities, which means that you can, you have the option to build more than 100 different plants and animals and minerals, and those will grant 10 or 30 times as much resources as you have right now. And that means that human civilization actually goes all the way to the industrial age.
Oh, so you've got people building machines and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't get tanks and stuff in there, but I think the furthest they go is guns and oil.
Cool. All right. So, if you guys have any questions in chat, quiz key time. What aspect of Reus was crowdsourced? If you guys have any questions in chat, feel free to ask them. So how long was the development time on this game? How long were you guys working on it?
It took about 3 months before we got serious about it, and then 1.5 years to finish the game.
Okay. A good time investment.
Yeah. Most of us were doing our studies, and we thought now's the time to use government funds to spend on our living while we actually develop a game.
There you go. Everybody should do that.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're sure of yourself, you should do it. Yeah, it was a really iffy deadline because we only got government funds for like 4 years of study. So as soon as that was over, we had to finish the game, or otherwise we would not have money to pay rent.
Yeah.
So there was a really hard deadline. We couldn't. I heard Alex talk about like feature creep. We definitely had problems with feature creep, but we at some point we just had to say the game's going to be finished in 2 months, or else we'll be out on the street.
Yeah. Well, you got it done. You're here today.
Yeah, luckily. And there's way more that we could have added to the game, and the game could have been way better in all kinds of aspects. But
I just got the granary challenge has failed.
Yeah, you only get a certain amount of time to finish these buildings. They're like,
Right.
Hey, we want your help, but we only want it for 10 minutes, or otherwise we'll be angry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't give you my help for 10 minutes. There's a whole world here that needs to prosper, and I am just one unicorn.
So much responsibility.
So much
Moscow.
responsibility. 4 giants. All right. So what would be the best thing to do right about now?
So to the top left, there's some small buttons. You can click the second one with the hammer.
With the hammer here, yeah.
Or to the left, yeah. That shows you which projects are currently running, and you just pick one of them and you go fix them.
Okay. Food in use, cities in at least 4 plants. All right. So use this guy and plant some more plants.
So that specific challenge refers to a specific civilization. So you should find the right one.
The Greenboro.
Greenboro. So you can click a city to learn its name.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to plant it within that. Or I should be.
You can also place fish in the ocean to give them more food.
Do you use the crab giant ocean maker? Do they have names? Do they have official names?
No, they're just called ocean giant, swamp giant, rock giant, forest giant.
So the ocean giant is the only one who does the animals. He manages the animals.
No, actually, the swamp giant has the more exotic type of animal.
Ooh, all right.
Second one, yeah. You can also actually place fish, I think. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get them both doing animals here. Will the animals eat each other as well?
Yeah, well, that's what the synergies do. So some synergies refer to other animals. You've got all kinds of predators like wolves and tigers, and they will prosper if smaller animals are in the range. So the difference between plants and animals is that plants, they only give resource to a specific cell, and the humans can only gather from it if they're owning that cell, that part of land. But the animals spread it out over a larger area.
Okay. All right. The the school challenge has started. School challenge.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's in the swamp.
Okay.
No, it's not in the swamp.
Oh, no, it's right here. So I need... So if I do these things, they'll form a school. They'll make a school then.
Yeah, they're building it right now, but they need some more food, I think. Yeah, you should like place some chickens over there, or maybe strawberries.
Why not both?
Yeah.
Chickens and strawberries. Strawberries are from the forest giant.
Yeah, so they're blueberries upgraded with the leaf aspect, and you'll get strawberries.
Ah, okay. Put some blueberries down here.
So you see that space is becoming a problem really quick.
Yeah, I see that.
Right now, these civilizations have met each other.
And I put a mountain up on one side, which is just a fantastic idea when you want to, yeah.
Expand, yeah. But it's also good because it like stops them from attacking each other over the mountain. They will still attack each other over a mountain, but they won't as easily.
Ooh, that's a good question. This is a good question. Or maybe a terrible question, depending on how you look at it. What are some of the features that you decided to cut from the game?
Okay, so let's see. We wanted to go way further with the technology tree for the human civilization. So right now we got it up to industrial age, although it's kind of fictive, so we don't have all of it. But we wanted to go full modern age, like in the movie I posted earlier. They go to oil and cars and boats that run on oil, steam tankers, I think, oil tankers. And we wanted to put all those kinds of things in the game, but we just didn't have time. And then, yeah, probably some kind of day-night cycle, more involved combat, trading missions between civilizations.
A whole online mode. No.
Yeah, online mode. Multiplayer is a thing people ask often about, but this game is really made as a single-player game because it's the challenge is really the balance, keeping the balance between the growth of civilization and their greed. So you can really put that in a multiplayer thing. Also, the code isn't set up for multiplayer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, someone is asking if we're planning to put in more features right now. So what we did after release is put in a couple of more things. But right now we started working on a new game, second game, and it's not Reus. So we'll probably revisit Reus at a later point. Although, of course, we're not sure yet. We've got like a billion ideas of how Reus can be better and how Reus 2 would look like. It would be way more awesome. But we probably want to do that at a later point when we've grown more as a studio.
Right. So this would be a, like, not your next game in production, but the one after that, maybe.
Yeah, probably then we'll have loads more of experience and cool people working. Like Peter, who's giving away the keys in the chat. He came after Reus. He's working on our next game as well. Great. What engine did we use? It's a question as well. Mm-hmm. So we for Reus we made it with XNA, which is a Microsoft game engine, and that worked really well in the start because we were able to make Reus quite quickly, to put quite a lot of technical achievements in there without spending too much time. I think 1.5 years is pretty short for a game like Reus. But then the porting to Mac and Linux was really hard, and on top of that there was a problem that some people with a graphics card that wasn't compatible couldn't play, which was a really nasty problem, which we couldn't fix without switching the whole engine. So XNA was a problem, which is why we're working with our own engine for a new game, in-house engine.
Okay. And people are talking about it is in the Humble Bundle right now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So go pick that up.
Yeah, you should definitely. If you don't have Reus, you can give it a try. Also, there's some other games like Surgeon Simulator, which is just a hilarious thing to play.
Yeah, this Humble Bundle X is a pretty good bundle. Though I really haven't seen a Humble Bundle that disappoints, to be honest.
No.
Right. They want at least 4 plants. They want more plants here. But I can't use my, oh, failed the challenge.
Oh, did you finish the school challenge though?
I did. Yeah, I think so. Here, yeah.
Oh,
we
so
have a
you
school.
got the ambassador as well, yeah.
Yep, I put him on my forest giant right there. It looks like he's wearing a panda suit, but I don't think he is. Maybe he could be. It could be a panda suit.
Yeah, it's probably a panda suit. Shows the greed of humanity again.
Yes. Right. So are these what they're talking about, or are these what the people want? The little things, the little bubble icons that are appearing.
Both. They're talking about what they want.
Okay.
It is
want
one
food.
part of the AI.
Need food. It doesn't want to let me plant plants anywhere though.
Oh, so you just reached 100 food in this village. It's pretty good for a first playthrough.
Oh well, I had a little bit of help. All right. I want four plants. Four plants. I need plants here. I need plants. Plants! I have nowhere to put plants. They're gonna just have to starve, I think.
I should see if I can get you a safe game. It's really technologically advanced. To see
Load of a
what's the late
super
game.
advanced thing. So is there a... oh, someone was asking before, I guess the end game would be just the most advanced world that you can make in, I guess, the 120-minute version. Or...
yeah, that's interesting because we thought that it would play out like that. Because in the 120-minute version, you have way more time to develop civilizations and you can go really far. Mm-hmm. So that's actually true. For the last achievements, you really need that 120-minute game. But it turns out that the 30-minute game is more fun for a lot of people because it has way more time pressure. Right. So we had a few contests on who could get the most prosperity. That's a number in the top left on their planet. And it actually played in the 30-minute games because you really need some skill to play a good 30-minute game. People got like the prosperity up all the way to 15,000, which is ridiculous.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah, so we don't know how that happened because we only got 8,000 ourselves. It's really, really weird. But the game has so much combinations. When you get up to the higher tiers of plants and species of nature, you really can build crazy, like even infinite combos that yield so much stuff. And that's also when the human's greed kicks in. It's really hard to encounter that in the early game because you just don't know how to give a lot of resources yet. But as soon as you learn about how to pump up resources like 40 or 50 at a time, then humans really go greedy really quickly. They'll start attacking each other and eventually they'll also start attacking your giants.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, so that's a problem. You might have noticed that the giants have a health bar. It's not there for nothing.
Oh, I see at the bottom there.
Yeah.
And they have. So can you get to the point where you have lots of people just piling on top of the heads of the giants?
Yeah. So 4 each. You have to spread them out evenly, but you can have 4 each eventually, which also means that you can only go down a certain leveling path for the giants. You cannot have all their abilities on top level. You always have to choose. So making a good giant build beforehand is a really important part of the late game. To actually think about which giant you want to do what.
Right. Okay. So, would you call this a puzzle game? I guess it's...
Yeah, it's actually a puzzle game as well. We didn't realize it first, so we just called it a indie god game on Steam, I think. Like Indian simulation. But in the end, it turned out to be a puzzle game because you have to really figure out what the... Oh, you got the...
Is that, like the giant Pisa came down and smashed into the...
Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of the rewards from the crowd translation project. We started a project in which people could translate their own languages together, and as soon as they did, we would add extra content to the game. So when the Italian translation finished, we added this one to the game.
Start. Oh, because I have 1 minute left until. Okay. Cool. Great. 2 great punches deals damage to villages, but less to armies. If you want to explode villages, I guess. The earthquake.
Yeah, so sometimes it's really necessary to punish them. You're not at that point yet, although you certainly could.
Oh, let's do it. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, they're going to sleep anyway.
Oh, they are sleeping. Oh, you can still use the Ocean Giant. Create an ocean where the village is right now, quickly, before you fall asleep.
All right. Destroy it all. Down
Zoom in.
with the village. Oh.
If you zoom in, you'll see the panic.
Oh dear. I failed the challenge.
Always
They're
what
all
happens.
dying. There we go. Feels good. Feels good. The rise and fall. And there we
That's
end
perfectly fine.
that mission. Wow.
And so now you gain a new resource. From now on, you can make deer. Yeah.
Okay, and you can continue playing with that world if preemptive punishment for all the bad things you have yet to do. Nice. So you can continue free play or finish up the game, wrap it up. Okay. So I unlocked finish an arrow with the force, and so how many things do we have here to unlock?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Good amount of stuff here.
So that's the last. That's a late game. That's actually for people who've unlocked everything. They can still try and get some really hard achievements.
Okay, good.
But it will take you at least like 30 hours before you're there, probably more. I would really advise people that don't know the game and are interested to just start playing or look up a YouTube video of the late game, see where it all goes.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, and you have unlocks for every for project sources and development, so not just the one.
Yeah, that's
a lot of things to
human
aim for.
civilization. Yeah. Human civilization will grow with you. So as soon as you grow better, then you might play speed mode for a second, just to.
Yeah, I was gonna put on like everything: speed mode, max mode,
X mode. Yeah, good.
god mode. Just put everything on.
Also, random start.
Random start, explore mode.
Yeah.
Should I go explorer as well?
Nah, I've never played with explorer mode. I don't know.
Digital mode is for highlight. No, I don't know. Disables.
Okay, so this is good. Yeah, play.
All right, let's go. Everything on. Nice skin. Oh, press any key to start. All right, let's do this. Your giants are growing stronger and stronger. However, it seems the humans have noticed this as well. At some points, the humans will no longer be impressed with completing some project and demand higher level projects. All right.
So you have a really small planet now.
And let's start making stuff.
Yeah, so start making an ocean and a mountain at the same time.
Ocean and mountain.
And then make a swamp and a forest and try to support resources for at least 2 villages, probably.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a lousy mountain.
How come this mountain's so lousy? How do I get a better mountain?
Yeah, so when the ocean giant plays an ocean and the rock giant plays a mountain, it doesn't really work out. You have to like space them out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Here, let's do it over here. Make our ocean a little bigger. Say gimme, please. All right. And we have a little bit of swamp here.
So swamp can only be placed at where it's wet. So there's no ocean nearby, so you can't have swamp there.
I see. Okay.
But you can make a desert civilization as well. Just place some minerals in the desert. It will attract humans as well.
All right, let's do that. Precious minerals. Precious minerals.
Very precious.
We've already got people on them. We will put some fruit plants down. Oh, desert village has settled. Desert villages often start projects that require wealth. So put some wealth in. Oh, here we go. More precious minerals. Just keep doing that, I guess.
And so if you want to play really fast, you also have to go for the second and third village right now, and then come back to your first one.
Okay, so just keep making them.
Yeah. In the end, you would have like 5 or 6 on a planet. Although there are also
Crazy.
achievements that are focused on having 1 village, or having 2 villages that destroy everything. That sort of stuff.
Oops, what is going on? Oh, I'm just misclicking accidentally. New nomad is roaming the planet. Looking for a nice place to settle a village. Okay. Put some water there. Put some more forestry down. Forest village is settled. All right. Good. Mate, my people, mate. Or work, or whatever you do. They can do all of them. All the things. Put some more minerals down.
And even the minerals have synergies or symbiosis.
Brine challenge has started. So the thing, the challenge is up here. Is this asking me to have them using this much wealth in that time?
Yeah, so it's a civilization mechanic for resources. So you just place resources in their borders, and they'll start using them, but the resources won't go up. They won't be consumed. So they just add and add and add. And it just asks for you to place that much resources inside their borders.
And when I reach
and
that,
then
I'll...
yeah,
Oh, okay.
they'll slowly start using it.
All right, so I need wealth and food. Get some wealth in there, and we need to get some blueberries.
Yeah, so wealth would be produced either by minerals or by exotic animals whose hides you could
Right.
process.
Make some fine coats and couches. I like that the screen shakes as the giant, the mountain giant is just bouncing along
actually
happily,
heard
doing his daily
I actually
job.
heard someone refer to like Flambeer. They're a few offices down from the abbey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So one day JW came in and he actually told us you have to have more screen shake. And that's the day that it came in, that we got that feature in.
The last game that we were just playing also had some screen shaking in it. All right, and then we need to make this advanced, or oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. That's fine. It's a sandbox game. I will do as I please. I may not get as
Exactly.
far, but I'll do as I please.
Yeah, it's actually one of the problems with the game that we thought it could be more sandboxy, but you only unlock all the options if you follow the objectives all the time.
Well, there seems to be a lot of different options to do it. It feels a good balance between open sandbox and then actually giving you all these goals. And there's a lot of different goals, as we were just going through before. There's a huge page, 3 pages of different things to meet. So
Yeah,
it's a good
there are a
balance.
lot
I
of
think.
different strategies. Yeah. For example, the way you choose your starting villages, for example, 1 forest, 1 desert, or 3 swamp, it really changes the mid game. It's a really important choice. And the way you spread your ambassadors unlocks different plants or different animals.
All right. Oh, I left the desert alone, sort of. I deserted them, if you will.
Good one.
All right. Well, we're just about out of time here. Is there anything else that you wanted me to show off about Reus or talk about?
Yeah, I can't find like a good save game for you to load in, and probably the game will also crash because these save games are quite old. So we're not going to try that. Yeah, I do want to say that during the Humble Bundle, the Mac and Linux version also came out, sort of, but they're in beta. But that does mean that after half a year, Mac and Linux gamers can also play Reus, so it's good. Like after half a year from the release, almost.
All right. Well, you gotta have
that's
that
good.
Mac and Linux love. I've got a Mac next to me, so.
Oh, that's
So-
great. Yeah, I
so-
mean, lots of people were requesting it, and we didn't see a reason not to. And
Alright.
yeah, if you want to hear about our next game, just go to our website, sign up for the mailing list. That's probably a good idea. Really cool that so many people have been watching here. If there are more questions, I'd be happy to ask them. I'll stay online for a while just to answer questions if people still have them. I heard Angelic Corix ask a load of them.
All right, great. I'm gonna end with an earthquake to our village
Oh, sure, yeah.
because gotta end with the downfall of everyone. Ooh, we could earthquake the people while they're mining. That would be cruel.
Ooh,
Be
that
really,
would be
really
pretty
mean.
cool.
Which village is more inhabited? We have none of them are very inhabited.
Yeah,
That's okay.
They need more food.
Yeah. All right, let's yeah, we got a village here. We can earthquake the village.
All right. We've been trying to stay quiet, but I just wanted to make sure you knew, Moscow, that when we switch over to Man vs. Game streaming, you're gonna stay on the call and you're gonna stay streaming until you guys have like a little verbal, we're all cool kind of thing.
A tag off.
Yeah.
A
Little
tag.
virtual high five.
All right. Sure. Oh, they're sad because I crushed their hopes and dreams of ever
Yeah,
being something.
who wouldn't?
But
be?
you'll never be more than smush.
Luckily, they're like vermin. They'll get back.
All right. Well, now that I have nobody on my planet, wait. Oh, we still have some more people, but I don't know how to drown them. Oh, I can drown them. We can drown them.
You can also throw pieces of swamp at them with Swamp Giant.
All right. Let's get this monsoon up here and throw pieces of swamp at them. I'm a nice guy, aren't I? Punch the ground. There you go.
Yeah, you're a very nice guy for playing our game on stream. It's pretty
Well, thank
cool.
you. Thank you for applying and providing your game and
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, Alex asked us to get in the show. That was really cool of her.
Yeah, well, you guys are really awesome. You're some of the, like, for a well-known studio, you guys are really, really sweet and humble, and, you know, gotta show you guys off to the world, because you deserve it. So thank you for making the game and for letting us play it.
Yeah, thanks so much. I mean, probably exist shorter than most of the devs, so I guess we don't have the right to be showing off and to be really cool. We're just at the same position as many. We just got lucky with Steam.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here and for doing the show. We're gonna switch things off, and just to let everybody on the front page of Twitch know, the stream's going to actually drop for a moment. So if you want to come into the chat, we're gonna do a giveaway to pass the time while it changes, and then Moscow will be going off to do his own thing, probably sleeping. And
I want to watch the future games as well.
yeah,
There's
I
too
know.
good of a lineup
Yeah, you should.
all throughout
But-
the time.
Yeah, Man versus Game is gonna take over. It's probably gonna cause chaos because he's a pretty popular guy.
He's gonna teach you how to be a man.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna add them to the call.
Yeah, we're gonna do the switch off. Thank you so much again, Manuel, and
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
yeah, have an awesome day, right? For you. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
sure. I'll be here. Bye.
Thanks again.